Okay guys, so what you're going to need for this simple DIY is an old t-shirt, probably one that you're not going to want to wear again, a pair of scissors, and a sewing marker. Start by taking your shirt and laying out really tight and flat, and then take your little sewing marker and with either the disappearing ink side or the mark be gone side, you're going to mark where you want to place some rips and tears in your shirt. Now that our shirt is all marked up, we are going to just take our scissors. You can also take a rotary cutter, but I don't have one of those. So what you're going to do is you're just going to take your scissors and you're just going to cut your holes into your shirt. Something you can also do if you don't want to cut just rips into your shirt is you can take your scissors specifically and just take them and fold the shirt and just make a little hole. So I'm going to make a couple more of these and then I will get back to you guys. Now that I've done all of my rips and tears, I'm just going to spray all of my little marker spots with water and then I'm going to add a little bit of like dirt and stuff to it. Another cool detail you can do to make it kind of bloody is you can take some red paint or some Sharpies and you can like add that around the rips to make it look all gross. So now that we're done with the shirt, we are just going to let it dry, and in the meantime, I'm going to show you guys how to get the perfect zombie makeup. Okay guys, so I'm super excited about this zombie makeup, so we are just going to get right into it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some BB cream and I'm going to mix it with some lotion to get it a lighter consistency, and then I'm going to be taking my painter's palette from Wet n Wild and I'm going to be mixing the white and the black to create a gray, really like gross kind of color for this face. So as you can tell, my face now looks like really dirty and gross. Like you can see like all the black kind of that's on my face. And I think the best part about this makeup look is as much makeup as it's requiring, you don't need to have a ton of skill because the less perfect it is, the better it's going to look. So now moving on to the eyes, I'm going to take my eyeshadow primer and apply it to my lids so we can get them ready for eyeshadow. Okay, so now again I'm going to be taking this LA Color eyeshadow palette in Warm But today I'm just going to be using the gray color and maybe a little bit of black. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a crease brush and I'm going to dip my brush into there. And I'm just going to apply this all over my lid and work it into my crease and really smoke it out. Now that I've done the gray, I'm going to take a black shadow in the palette and I'm going to apply it like up to my brow bone and just around my eye to give it an even darker, tired, sockety type look. Okay, so the next step for the eyes is eyeliner, and what you're going to do is you're going to take a brown eyeliner. This one is just by LA Colors, and it's just a brown. And what you're going to do is you're going to smudge this into your lower lash line, because what I found is when you have brown on the bottom of your eyes, it kind of makes you look really tired, which is totally perfect for this look. So we're just going to apply this to our lower lash lines. Now for the eyes, all we have left to do is apply mascara and you are done with the eye part. So now that we're done with the eyes, we're going to go in for a little bit more of the face. And I'm going to be taking this other eyeshadow palette by LA Colors, and it is in Blossom. I'm going to be taking the darkest shade in the palette and applying it to the hollows of my cheeks to give my face a really sullen, creepy look. Okay, so now that we're done with most of the base of it, we're on to the really fun details, which is like the gross, like dark bloody spots and all that jazz. And what you're going to do is you're going to take a dark lipstick and a lip brush, and you're just going to get a little bit of the lip color onto the lip brush. And just start making spots all over your face. So now that we have our fabulous little red spots all over our face, I'm going to go back in with my painter's palette with the black color and just add a little bit of black to the dark red spots just to make them a little bit darker. Now for your lips, you're going to go back in with the exact same color that you used for like your dark face spots, and you're just going to apply it to a little bit of your lip, like not the whole part. Once you have like the kind of weird stuff, you're going to take the part that you put on your bottom lip and blend it to the outside, and then you're going to do the same thing with your upper lip. So now on to hair. What you're going to need is a brush, a teasing comb, and 2 hair ties. So zombies generally have really naughty, disgusting hair because they just crawled out of a grave. So what we're going to do is we're kind of going to recreate that by teasing our hair to no end, and it's going to look pretty crazy. So I didn't exactly survive the zombie apocalypse, but that's okay, because now I can show you guys the perfect zombie Halloween costume if you are wondering how you can dress up like a zombie for Halloween. So before I showed you guys the makeup, I showed you guys how to make like this zombie type t-shirt, and it's just got like a bunch of rips and tears and like blood, and it's really dirty and stuff. That's what it looks like from the back. And I don't know, I think it's a really cool shirt, and you can be like, I made mine myself. Mine's just like a black and yellow smiley face, which is less like creepy and more cute. but I can't really help that because that's who I am. And another big part, I think, would be a really big button-up shirt or a flannel that is kind of all torn up and stuff. This one is my dad's old one, and I asked him if I could use it, and he said yes. So this is just what the shirt looks like on. It's going to keep you warm, like, during Halloween without totally messing up your costume, because it's, like, ripped so it still looks like a zombie type of shirt. And it just works really well because it's comfortable and it just adds a really cool vibe to your costume. So for my bottoms, I am just wearing some black leggings since so much of the focus is on top. And the only really zombie-ish thing is I've got some loose threads down at the bottom and there's a hole in my knee. And yeah, there's really nothing else to them except that they're black. For shoes, I'd recommend going with anything that's really old and beat up. These are my old Converse. I've had these for a really long time, and they're like ripping, and they're really dirty and disgusting. So they're kind of perfect for a zombie costume. I mean, what about zombie isn't gross, disgusting, and old? But yeah, that is just the DIY costume that I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my take on the zombie makeup look, hair, and outfit, and I guess I'll just talk to you guys in my next video.